How's she going? I did a little work to this 425, so I thought I'd show some tips and tricks. The choke, heat crossover, block that, you don't need it. I've never ran them in my life, and I live in Canada and it's minus 30, and I used to run these kind of engines during the winter and I never had an issue. Very prone to vapor locking if you run them. Detonation, like pinging. Yeah, you lose power for sure. You don't get as cold a charge of air, obviously, because the intake's getting so hot. And I've actually seen aluminum intakes burn holes right through them running them. So all I do is, for C heads and things like that, I buy a Edelbrock cast iron plug, and you have to grind them to fit, put them in and weld them. But these are A heads, and they had a very small one, so I just cut a piece of plate and put it in there, preheated it and welded it. I just used flux core this time. You should probably use like a high nickel rod or something like that, but the flux core seemed to work fine because, let's face it, it's not getting X-rayed anytime soon. So same thing on this side. And then if you're running a good manifold that's divided, same thing, build this up with weld and just put a straight edge across it, and so it's filled in, so it's divided, because otherwise they're recessed probably 1/4 of an inch and they blow into each cylinder. So anyhow, this motor seems alright. It's been apart before once in its life. I kind of knew that because it's green, and the block is green, as you can see, and the tins are all orangey red. So and also the head gaskets, it doesn't have steel shim head gaskets. So yeah, it's been apart at some time. Anyhow, it should run alright. It's not the cleanest motor I've ever dealt with, but it's not the dirtiest either. So I think it's sat for a long time. But yeah, a couple weeks and I'll have it in the 442 and we'll go from there. So alright, till next time.